So if you don't have any ramps or a lift or any easy way to get underneath your Toro Timecutter to change the blades, I'm going to show you a real easy way you can do it yourself at home without any fancy tools. It's safe and it's very easy. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive right in. Okay, so we're going to be pulling the deck off so we can safely and easily get to the blades. It's a very easy job. You're going to want to start by lowering the deck all the way down. Okay, so while we're here on this side with the lever, we might as well pull these pins out. Now, there's only 3 pins holding the deck on. Here's one. There's one in the front, and there's one on the other side. Go ahead and pull the pin, take the washer out, and save it, and then kind of lift up on the deck a little bit and get the lever out of the way. Okay, so now this is the one in the front. Same thing, just pull the pin. And take the washer out. Give the deck a little jingle. Jiggle, maybe. It'd be better than jingle. If you're finding any value in this video, please subscribe to this channel. I come out with videos like this as often as I can. Okay, here we are on the other side of the deck. Now you're going to want to release the tension spring that goes to the idler. This will help with the belt. So I usually use a pair of needle nose vice grips for this and just work it out of there like that. All right, so now that the tension spring is loosened, just take your hand and kind of push the idler out of the way, and this will relieve the pressure on the belt. You don't need to get the belt out from around the idler, but the engine, if it has a PTO, an electric PTO, there's no belt guard, so you can just take your hand and the belt will come right off. And while we're here on this side, we might as well pull out this last pin, take the washer out, lift up the deck a little bit, and get that out of there. Okay, so I'm under the back of the mower right here and just remove the belt. There's nothing to it right there. All right, next just go ahead and lift your deck height lever back up. What this will do is it'll get all the linkages out of the way so you can pull the deck out of there real easy. All right, that's it. Our deck should be free now. Just pull it on out of there. All right, so before I turn the deck around, I just wanted to point out that this is a good time to check your idlers and your pulleys and all that stuff. Kind of give them a spin, see if they sound real noisy and dry. The other one over here. Wiggle them up and down, see if they got any play in them. Also, you can check your deck spindles while you're here. Just grab the blade, go up and down, see if you feel any play in there. I really don't. Give them a spin. Now the belt is causing some friction, but a dry spindle will have a pretty nasty, dry, crunchy sound to it. And I'm not hearing that. The only thing I'm hearing is the little bit of tension on the belt right there. So these are all good. Okay, so if you have an impact, then that is the way to go on this. It's much easier. But I'm going to do this the old way with no impact, and I have this blade blocking tool clamped to the deck right here. I'll leave a link in the description so you can see what that is, but all it does is it blocks the blade so I can turn it with a ratchet. So as you can see, this lawnmower only has 30 hours on it, and yeah, we're down here in Florida, and the sand doesn't play well with this. It's like constantly being sandblasted, so it has destroyed this blade in a short amount of time. And I've got the deck tied up to my bench right here, so it's not falling over on me when I'm trying to do this. Just like that. Don't need an impact. Okay, so here's my new blade. As you can see, hopefully you can see, the blade has a curvature to it like this, and it has kind of like a flip, you know. Well, you want to make sure that that flip is going up. A lot of blades will be labeled grass side, but this one isn't labeled. But when you put it on there, that flip is going up. The curvature is kind of cupped to the down. So don't put these on upside down or they're not going to work too good. And I went ahead and balanced this already. It's already marked it. That was the heavy side. I just shaved a little bit of metal off of there, and that took care of that. New blades really don't need balancing, but if you have a balancer, it's a good idea to check it. Now, the manual calls for these to be torqued down to about 35 to 65 foot-pounds, somewhere in that neighborhood. So I'm going to torque it down to about 60 foot-pounds. Okay, there's 60 foot-pounds right there. And there we go. I'm going to do the same thing to the other blade. And that's all there is to it. I'll take my tool off of the deck and we'll put it back together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back together exactly the way I just showed you how to take it apart. No difference at all. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Thanks for watching.